Good morning, children. Today we are starting a new chapter, that is coordinate geometry. Okay? So, what is meant by coordinate geometry? So far in 6th class, 7th and 8th class, you learned geometry. Right? You made many constructions, you discussed learned many properties of square, rectangle, like rhombus, trapezium, many things. Now, the chapter coordinate geometry will simplify the geometry, without using, the scale and pencil. You can complete the sums or you can solve the sums in geometry by using a graph pad. Right? I think so. Everybody know about the graph pad. So far you used that. Now, I'll tell you about the graph pad. Okay? Once again, you listen. Vertical lines and horizontal lines will be there. And the distance between two vertical lines or two horizontal lines is 1 centimeter in our measuring scale. Okay, distance between two vertical lines or two horizontal lines is 1 centimeter. Now, in between these, if you zoom this or magnifying this, the two vertical lines or two horizontal lines, then there will be one more line, a dark line, one more little dark line. Then it divides this line, two vertical lines, into two equal parts. Okay, suppose if it is 1, then it is 2, then it is 1.5. And between this also, there will be lines again, 4 lines will be there. That indicates that this is 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 4 lines will be there. This is 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9. What is this? 1.9 and it is 2. So, like this, it will divide the graph paper into lines. Like many horizontal lines will be there and at the same time vertical lines will be there. This is called coordinate plane or Cartesian plane. This Cartesian plane, if you observe, there are different horizontal lines and distinct vertical lines are there. But one thing is common, that is the distance between two horizontal lines or two vertical lines is 1. So this plane, the graph plane, is named after Cartesian plane or coordinate plane. Now this coordinate plane is divided into 4 quadrants by drawing 2 lines which are perpendicular to each other. Okay, perpendicular to each other. Now, if I place the scale with horizontal, like this base is parallel to the scale, like, if you take a line now, I draw the line which is parallel to the base or which is parallel to the horizontal. Okay, this is one line and now I am drawing which is vertical to this line. This line name is horizontal line. Now I am drawing vertical. That means I am placing my scale into vertical position and I am drawing a vertical line. Okay, now this is vertical line. Now, what is the speciality of these two lines? They are perpendicular to each other. The two lines are perpendicular to each other. That means it is 90 degrees. So, what is this line name? Horizontal line. Horizontal line. And this line is named as vertical line. Horizontal line, vertical line. This is also called as axis. Okay, this is also called as axis. That is horizontal axis, vertical axis. Horizontal axis is also known as x-axis. Horizontal line is known as x-axis. Vertical line is known as y-axis. Horizontal line is known as x-axis and vertical line is known as y-axis. And the point of intersection of these two lines. So the point of intersection of horizontal line, that is x-axis, vertical line, that is y-axis, is known as horizon. Horizon denoted by the letter capital O. Okay. Now it is the whether horizontal line or vertical line is a integer line. Okay. And of course, it's a real number line. Presently, we use integers on the number line, and of course, the x-axis or the y-axis is a real number line. Now, if you give 1 centimeter, I told you the two lines gap is 1 centimeter. Now I am differentiating. Okay. Now I am taking 2 centimeters gap as 1 unit. Okay, I am leaving a line and taking 2 centimeters gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, 8, 9, so on. It's a positive numbers. Now, the other hand side, I am writing negative numbers because integers, it is 0, then positive numbers and negative numbers together, it is a integers. Now, I am leaving one line gap. This is -1, okay, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, so on. Okay, so the horizontal line is divided into a integer number line. 0, positive numbers, negative numbers. At the same time, the vertical line is also we can divide. That is, I am leaving one line gap again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so on. The below order. Okay, I am leaving one line gap again. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, so on. So it's an integer line. Now the entire Cartesian plane is divided into 4 parts. Now we are dividing these 4 parts in anti-clockwise direction. Clockwise direction means what? If it is 12, 1, 2, 3, okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. The clock will rotate this direction. Now, this Cartesian plane is divided into anti-clockwise direction. That means in this direction. It is divided in this direction. Okay, anti-clockwise direction. Okay, what direction it is? Anti-clockwise. Now it is divided into 4 parts. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Each part is known as quadrant. Each part is known as quadrant, denoted by the letter Q. So this is Q1, quadrant 1, and this is quadrant 2, and this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. 4 quadrants are divided. Now we will recall the Cartesian plane is a plane with a rectangular coordinate system that associates each point in the plane with a pair of numbers, and the two perpendicular lines are the coordinate axis. The horizontal line is x-axis and the vertical line is y-axis. So here OX is positive x-axis and OX dash is negative x-axis. X, O, X dash together it's a number line, that is real number line, it is x-axis. The same way OY is positive y-axis, OY dash is negative y-axis, and together YO dash is a y-axis. And the coordinate axis is divided the plane into 4 parts called the quadrants, and the point of intersection is origin. The point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis is known as origin. The distance of a point from y-axis is called its x-coordinate, and it is also known as abscissa. And the distance of the point from x-axis is called its y-coordinate or ordinate. So x-coordinate is known as abscissa, y-coordinate is known as ordinate, and point is represented by x comma y. The origin is the point of intersection of the two number lines, that is x-axis and y-axis. So the point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis is known as origin, and it is denoted by the letter capital O. Next, the x-axis is the horizontal number line. The horizontal axis is called x-axis, and the vertical number line, that is y-axis. And the quadrants are 4 sections of the coordinate plane, that is the entire coordinate plane is divided into 4 parts by drawing x-axis and y-axis, that is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3 and quadrant 4, and it is divided in anti-clockwise direction.